Good morning. I am back in Devil's Lake. I was here about a week and a half ago. I am doing a trail that I actually created on my AllTrails app. Custom trail. It's on the north side of the park. And the fall colors are starting to change. We're probably at about 50% to 70% in Wisconsin here in this section. Gonna take you on a trail. It's supposed to be 5.3. When I figured it out, I will link all that. I'm going to put a little map of that right here too, so you can see it. And this is not one that if you go on AllTrails you'll find. This is my custom map. We'll be doing several trails. This is the, I can't pronounce it, Stinky Basin Trail. And we'll be doing part of the Upland Trail, part of the East Bluff Trail, and part of the Ice Age Trail. So you're going to get a little bit of everything today. It is October 18th. Supposed to be in the 70s today. Beautiful weather. This is the first time I've customized the trail on AllTrails. It shows you elevation and everything, just like the regular maps. But you draw the lines, you go where you want to. You can pick what trails to do. So we'll see how that works out. We're starting to do some steady incline. Looking at elevation. The biggest stuff will be coming down later. It's supposed to be like, I think it was 650 feet of elevation total. So yeah, we'll get a good leg workout today. It's a beautiful fall morning. It's just beautiful. And you get a little bit of road noise right now, but nothing bad. There's nothing else going on. Yeah, these trails on the north side of the park don't get as much usage as down on the southern end. That's where all the big climbs are and all the rocks. I mean, we will get down to those, but most people park down there and go a short walk up. So this is one of those trails in Devil's Lake. If you want to come out and be halfway alone, there was like 3 or 4 people that started before me, but I haven't seen them yet. And there wasn't a lot of cars. So this is a good trail if you just want to get out, enjoy nature and be alone and not have the crowds and still be at Devil's Lake. And if you want to go do the rocks and that, you can do that later. All right, this is where we're gonna leave the Stinky Basin. We hook up with the Uplands Trail now. This is that little road. They do have kiosks. I found a kiosk here. We are right here. We started up here and we worked our way down. Now we're gonna run this down to here and over. Oh, beautiful fall colors in Wisconsin. Yellows, a couple of reds. Not peak yet, but just beautiful with the sun coming through. This is where we turn now. Do I have my loop? I don't have any arrows seeing what this is, but I think this is, I'm not sure, but it is a trail and it's marked on the map. And this is part of my route. I just checked my AllTrails map and the elevation chart. Now we're starting to climb straight up. No switchback so far. Beautiful deep forest, beautiful ferns everywhere. This part of the trail is pretty rugged. One small path going up until when they have heavy rains, it runs down here. There we go. Small little blowdown. That should be interesting. Yeah, we know we've come up some serious elevation because my ears just popped. I was looking at the map. We're almost at the top of the biggest climb of this hike. This is where most of the elevation is. And you really haven't been able to tell it because we've been in the woods. It's not like you're walking on cliffs or anything. So you're in the dark woods. But you know you're going up because your legs are just burning. Okay. Came out of the woods onto a gravel. We're at the top of the climb now. Got a sign up here, find out what trail we're on. I mean, I've got it marked down, but I didn't know all the names. Oh, we're on the East Bluff Woods Trail now. Well, I did it again. I somehow turned off hit the pause button on AllTrails, so I lost maybe about 1/8 of a mile, maybe 1/4 of a mile. We're still on the East Bluff Woods Trail. I can see through the woods and the bluffs are off to our right. Up a little bit here, we'll be cutting over to the East Bluff Trail. Yeah, we were up here a week and a half ago, and I'll link that trail that I did the C.C.C and the Potholes trail. And so we'll be part of that on that East Bluff Trail again.
Hold on the sign.
Yeah, I did not come this far a week and a half ago. I'm so happy. This is cool. You're walking in between huge boulders. We are officially back on the trail that I created. We had done a little cutoff to do part of the East Bluff Trail and look at the colors and look off the cliffs. I'm happy I did. Got to see these people setting up a slack line. There's videos on YouTube about that. But we're back. If you want to do this trail, you don't have to cut off and do what I just did. The way it's going to be on there, it doesn't have this on. The East Bluff Trail. It's got the East Bluff Woods Trail on, which does not put you right on the edge. So if you have a problem with that, a lot of elevation on this trail too, but so part of this trail is asphalt and pea gravel. And we're getting away from the ledges now and back into the deep forest. Now we're gonna lose people. There were a lot of people over there. I'm finding out this trail that I set up. if you don't want to have a lot of people bothering you, do this trail. And if you want to go check out the bluffs, go ahead. But if you want to be alone and enjoy the forest, this is a great, great hike. And nice to see those yellow blazes. Means we're on the Ice Age trail. We're only going to do like say a mile and a half of it. It runs from one end to the other end of Devil's Lake, but we didn't start up on the northeast corner, or northwest corner, I should say. That's where it starts. All right, we're about 2.5 miles into our hike here. Found another bench here in an intersection, and I'm going to take a short little water break. Eat some, I don't know, I'll call it yogurt dip balls or something. I don't know, something. Something's supposed to be good for it. I'm going to take a little break and then we'll get going. It was a nice little water break. And we're going to continue on the Upland Woods Loop, it's called. And there's some sneaky elevation. We are going up and up. I feel it burning in the legs. Since I got on this trail, I haven't seen a single person. And it is like 9:30 on a Saturday morning, so this park is starting to hop now. This park gets real busy, especially on nice fall weekends. I just found a little offshoot here. We've been climbing up and up and up and up. So we must be up somewhere. Let's see where this little trail goes to. Oh my. I thought we were all down at the cliffs. We're not. Very wet out here. Very slippery. We're going to take our time. And this is off the Uplands Wood Trail. But it was a neat little side trail. So if allowed where you're at, I mean, they'll usually tell you if they want you to stay on a trail. A lot of state areas, natural areas you need to, but see a little side trail, take it and see where it goes. You might find a neat little place to sit down and eat your lunch or something. There are a lot of rocks and roots on this trail. A lot. So be careful. Keep your eyes down. And one thing about the trails here in Devil's Lake, there's benches everywhere. I've probably crossed about 15, 20 benches. Okay, I will put a map in of the trail that I made. I varied from it a little bit. You'll be able to see the lines, and you can. The AllTrails app shows you all the other trails, so you can vary off of that. At the end of it, will put down how much mileage. I think it's going to be well over 5. The elevation and time on trail. My thoughts on this custom-made trail. I liked it. A lot of woods. You get woods to start with, and then you get it broke up from being on the East Bluff Trail. You're in the East Bluff Trail wood trail for a while. Then I made it so you go back out on the East Bluff, and then you get your views there. Then you come back, and the rest of the trail is all in the deep woods. I appreciate everybody coming with me today. I'll link all the information. If you like this video, please hit that like, comment, say hi. Hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next week.
I will link this map in the description so you can click right through it and follow that map.